Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, and this is a new catchphrase that Makro coined for me. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. And that is a fantastic catchphrase. I want to thank um, Makro for coming up with that catchphrase for me. He should be joining in about 5 minutes' time. Because, like always, when I start these live streams at 9 p.m. on a Sunday night in South Australia, Macro Bricks is just waking up, so he needs time to get his morning coffee, and he needs time to set up his laptop, etc., all ready for filming. And we have CAPT4INMatt in the chat. I do need to send out the invitation to him, and Venomous Taipan is coming up in here also. I just need to load up this goddamn StreamYard. And what's really a pain is every time I log in, I have to do the multi-factor verification, which sucks. So it always takes me about a minute to mess around with this stuff. So just hold on a minute, CAPT4INMatt. I'll send you the link. And we are filming in a new location today. Normally, my camera would be, normally I would place my laptop off to the left of me, but there was an air conditioner repairman that was coming over to do our bi-yearly servicing, and it was too wet for him to do his job. So I've been left like this with my orange sorting storage drawers over there behind my table. So, and they're going to be there until the air conditioner repairman can come back to do his job. So, come on. Even though I am a little bit inconvenienced because I've got these over here and not where I've got my camera right now. And Will Harper says, "What up?" Hello, Will. I want to give a shout out to all of the people who joined me in my live stream with Briggsar today. Yes, me and Briggsar did a collaborative live stream, which was really awesome. And so that live stream was completely off the cuff because Briggsar had some time in his schedule after he filmed a live stream of his own. And I got half an hour notice, but we were able to spend a good hour together reliving some memories from the past. And I enjoyed going over some old letters that I'd sent him because I still had them saved to my computer. And yeah, it was fun to talk about the old references. We had a good laugh together, and that was really fun. So Venomous Taipan is in, but he still needs to connect his microphone because it's saying that need to connect their microphone camera so I can add them. So Venomous Taipan, you need to do that so I can add you to the stream. 1394. And I'm doing some gaming right now, so I apologize for all of this stuff. Very unprofessional. So Macro Bricks should be getting up in here soon, and we'll have a good time together. And just going to be a little bit of awkward silence until we can get those people up in here. And I need to focus on my gaming because I'm on a deadline right now. Come on, stop buffering. Come on. Hurry up. God, this is lagging. Hashtag always be hydrated. And over the past 2 days, I have gained 8 subscribers. So thank you to all the newcomers to the Mayo Hosko channel, such as Brick Smith and Steve Van Trite. It's been really awesome having you guys subscribed. Yep, because of my glitches, I totally missed a bunch of fights. Come on, stop lagging. Come on. What's going on here? My internet has been acting up. I don't know why. It's not the megabits per second speed. I think it's just some of the YouTube servers and the Forge of Empires servers. If you don't know, Forge of Empires is the game I'm playing right now. And I'm on a deadline. Being really slow. And I don't know what the hell Telstra and Aussie Broadband are doing. They need to get their act sorted, because this is really inconveniencing me, and I am not a happy customer right now. I'm really, really frustrated. I'm not paying $90 a month for 83 megabits per second that isn't working. I pay $90 a month for 83 megabits per second for internet that is working. So get your act together, Telstra and Aussie Broadband. I'm not very happy right now. It's costing me stats. And there's there's Venomous Taipan.
Hello, everybody. Jumping straight into this. That was fun. All right. I think I got everything working now.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, that's good.
So we are still building the X1 Ninja Charger, because we're at the end of bag 4, and we might be able to get started on bag 5 today. Yeah, that was not good. Silly internet. No idea what's going on. This is really inconveniencing me.
Yes, good old internet.
And I had to reset my internet today as well, and it's still not up to scratch. No idea what's going on. This is not what we're paying. This is not what we're paying for.
Who's your provider?
Aussie Broadband. I just said it.
All right.
Yeah, so do you want to say anything while I'm doing all of this stuff right now? Do you have anything to promote about your YouTube channel or your social media?
Right, yes. So, hello, everybody. How you all going? Venomous Taipan. And, yeah, obviously I've got a YouTube channel. Hang on 2 seconds, I should do that. I got a YouTube channel, got a couple of videos on there, got a couple more on the works, and planning to do a bit more filming as well. So, yeah, go check that out. Channel name's Venomous Taipan. And welcome to this live stream. It's going to be an amazing live stream, and I'm glad that you can join us.
Yes, I'm glad that everyone can join us as well. Just reading over some of the chat. I'm playing Forge of Empires, as you know, Captain Matt, and with the hashtag always be hydrated. And Captain Matt saying hello to you, bearded man.
Hello.
Alrighty-o. I'm done with the gaming for now.
There you go, Captain Matt. Glad you can make the stream.
And you do have an invite, Captain Matt. Sent you it on Messenger. But for convenience sake, it really would be good if you could get your Instagram to work on the computer, because I was able to do it, and they're here.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
How are you going, Captain Matt?
Your editing going, and there's Makro.
Yeah, but editing's going good. Hey, Macro, how are you?
So did you
Morning.
resolve? So
Makro, how you going?
did you get the one DCIM working?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Still
So what,
building
Run
the
D-
gunship, Macro?
What's that? Sorry,
Still building the gunship?
I am.
That's really cool, Macro.
Right, anyway,
And for those who missed out earlier at the start, I'm in a new filming location, so I'm gonna keep on building the Lego Ninjago X1 Ninja Charger. If you haven't seen the box for that set, go back and look at my previous live streams. If you're really that desperate to see the box, and if you're really that desperate to know the monologue of why I'm filming in this location instead, go back on the stream, on the live stream, on the replay to get some of the information that you might have missed. And Venomous, I'll get you to be in charge of reading out the comments while me and
yes,
Makro
I
are
can
building,
do that.
and Captain
I can
Matt's
do
editing
that.
his videos.
Yes, I'm
What the
editing my video.
start with? How you going, Will? Frosty
Hey, Frosty
Barnacles.
Barnacles.
How you
Oh,
going?
hello,
Glad to
hello,
be in the stream.
Frosty Barnacles.
Yeah, I'm just editing a video right now, Mayo Hosko, as you know.
So hello everybody. So what editing are you using? Was it the Run DMC thing?
The one DCIM.
DCIM.
I just had issues transferring files around, so. But
All right. Yeah, it sounds like fun.
seems to be working now. How have you been, Macro?
Sorry, my apologies. I had to run away and go take the tea kettle off.
How are you, Macro?
Good, good. And yourself?
Yeah, good, man.
Nice. How's Venomous doing?
Oh yeah, not too bad. Getting by.
That's always good. It's nice when you can get ahead, not just get by, but hey, you can take what you can get.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah, I hear ya. E for effort, right on.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm actually gonna switch.
And also,
And
if
that is
the Cajun, also if the Cajun Yeti and Miss Amby is out there, they also have an invite.
all right. Yep. And I agree, Will. That's a great name, Frosty Barnacles. Actually, that's what you're referring to. Yeah, that is a great name. I like it too.
The
This
Cajun Yeti.
instruction is really confusing.
What, sorry, Mayo?
This instructions is really confusing me.
Is it the colors? Is the colors all screwy Louie?
It's the alignment of one of the red 1x2 and cheese slopes. It looks like it's in the central, but it's not. It's photography tricks.
Oh yeah, sometimes the instructions are bad for that.
But yeah, no, it's. Well, I never get like why sometimes instructions. I don't know how often it is where you get confused on Lego sets per se, in terms of instructions. I don't know how often that would happen.
Not too bad. Like Mayo was saying, sometimes the pictures, I don't know if it's the angle of the build or what, but once in a while,
Yes, it is the angle of the build.
yeah,
You're
the
right.
red lines or whatever, it just looks like it's wanting to put it on a certain stud, but it just physically doesn't work like that sometimes. So then you're like, oh, take a second look at the picture. Okay, now I see. But no, sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
Hopefully not too often.
Well, I was gonna say you'd hope it wouldn't happen too often.
No, or else I feel like a dummy myself. I'm like, man, why am I always screwing this up?
I've screwed up a lot of stuff. I spent half an hour screwing over one of the building one of the roof details of the assembly square. I think that was in live stream 15, 16, or 17 of that live stream series. So if you wanna, if someone is really interested in trying to go back and see that build error, you can go back to the Mayo Hosko podcast and live stream playlist, and you can watch all of my live streams where I was building the assembly square. If you really wanna, if you're really that interested in seeing the build error I was talking about.
It's worse when it's on live stream too. When you make the mistakes on live stream, I get so frustrated with myself.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine. But yes, relaxing on a Sunday night, Frosty, that's the vibe at the moment. Well, for most of us anyway, in time zone, Sunday night. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there in about 12 hours. I'll be relaxing on a Sunday night.
Yeah. So yeah, just Sunday morning for you, wouldn't it, Makro?
Yeah, it is 5:46 right now, Sunday morning.
All right.
North American Mountain Standard Time.
Yep. And that's why I'm usually the 10 minutes late. One, it gives me the time to wake up and get my bearings going, but lets Mayo set up, introduce, do any chatting he wants to get out of the way before my ugly mug shows up on the camera. So I always try and give it like an extra 10, 15 minutes. In case you're wondering, Mayo, what am I ever doing? What's this guy always doing?
Yeah, well, everyone always needs to get themselves. Well, no, sorry, everyone needs to get themselves woken up, and everyone always needs something, a motive to stay awake. Some people drink coffee, but other people like me just start blasting music out of our phones to wake ourselves up.
I do both, but
I'm not a coffee drinker, so that's why I like to listen to loud music when I wake up.
I'm actually getting, like, the more I've done university, the more I'm actually getting into coffee. Like, now it's become almost a routine, like having one late in the morning.
That's what I like about it. It's kind of a nice routine.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best habit.
No,
I have a bad
coffee, I don't
have a
think
bad
it's too
habit.
bad.
Yeah,
I have energy drinks.
I have Mountain Dew with my KFC, so when I drink it, I normally pull an all-nighter, and I got so that's why I was up all night on Friday night, Saturday morning.
I can't even pull all-nighters anymore.
That's why I was awake to be in the comments of one of your your Friday night live stream, Makro. I didn't go to bed that night. So I slept all day Saturday in the afternoon, and I did the same today. I woke up at 7:11 p.m. tonight after going to bed at 12:30 p.m. in preparation for the NFL, and I'm going to be drinking another can of Mountain Dew for the NFL.
Yeah. No, I can't afford to do stuff like that. I got stuff to do tomorrow and stuff, so I wouldn't mind doing that. But
then you're just dragged down and not as productive as you want to be.
Oh yeah, no. If I get a bad night's sleep, it's just nowhere near as productive, and then just becomes less motivating then as well. So
yeah,
I think I can see some people wandering into the chat, Venomous.
Yes, I'm just having a look. Hey Thomas, how you going?
Hey Thomas Davey.
Speaking of which, I should make sure mine's fired up.
Okay, where is this thing going?
Hey Thomas Davey, did you end up getting in touch with Mayo on Instagram?
Yes, he did. And he's too busy to come into live streams because he's got kids that he has to look after. So I respect his decision.
I'm talking about regarding what he commented on one of your videos, man.
Oh yeah, you're talking about he asked me and Matthew to send him some stuff, and he's willing to pay for it because he's in lockdown right now.
Oh yeah, chat's busy. You got Will, Thomas, Frosty. Will's another one who hasn't been sleeping.
Yeah, and Will Harper, I think he responded to me on someone's live stream in the comments that he doesn't have a camera or a microphone set up to do videos right now. So I assume he just
Right. Yeah.
up on his phone. So that's why he doesn't want to. Well, that's why he hasn't appeared in anyone's live streams yet. But what I told Cajun Yeti today, the way you can get around not being able to do live streams from your phone, if you don't have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch time hours on YouTube, is if you do live streams through StreamYard, you can use your phone.
Yeah, I think Will was mentioning the echo. He just didn't have the mic or whatever you were saying, and then it was mad echo.
And when I told that to Cajun Yeti today, when we were on call with each other on Instagram, I told him that, and he was surprised that you could do it that way. So I think I might have inspired the Cajun Yeti to do some live streams on his phone via StreamYard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because he said that he's got a lot of sets to build right now, and I think it'd be cool if the Cajun Yeti do live streams of some of his builds, because I definitely turn up to those live streams.
Fun times.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, where am I? Yeah, okay. So where does this
Will's
go?
like sleep. What's that? Something that's needed.
Yeah, I can't.
Know. I'm like, I swear a lot of people, I mean, I don't necessarily know the age of Will, but I swear a lot of people, definitely our age, doesn't get a lot of sleep. I feel like that's a lot of things. Like,
I need
I
my beauty sleep, because my body will not let me be awake more than 24 hours. And Matthew's gone.
I can't sleep out. Sleep for me is it's a chore.
Yeah.
And to each their own, everyone's different, but I don't know. I'll sleep when I'm like dog tired, but until then, I just feel like I got too much stuff to do in life.
Yeah.
I don't know where CAPT4INMatt went, but I hope he can come back soon.
Yeah, for me, I feel like 38.
And then I got lucky. I call it the gift of endurance, so I can just
I don't have
my body and not sleep.
Yeah, well, even like Will, even people that age, I know, like people like struggling to sleep and stuff like that. I swear, when it comes to that, like I'm not a very good sleeper either, but I do like it when I get there. I feel like I'm in a minority with that. So, because I at least need like 7 or 8 hours at least.
My God.
But that's just me, though.
And then, I guess to each their own, their life and what you've been doing for the past 15 years as a routine, right?
Yeah, true.
So
even like throughout high school, I was going to bed fairly early, so I think it's really as well. So
okay, yeah, even in high school, I didn't sleep much, a lot more, and I still enjoy it once I'm that tired. But every time I'm lying in bed, I'm just, there's something to do, something I want to do.
Yeah, in high school, I was like in bed by like 10 p.m. every night, pretty much. So
trying to sleep in till 4 on the weekends. I remember doing a lot of that in high school.
Yeah, right.
And then just my job in general, it's early mornings, long days, run, go, go.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah. So what? Like the carpal tunnel? What is that from work, Will? Like Will just said, like using carpal tunnel with a hacksaw and like cutters and stuff makes his arm fall asleep, and if he sleeps too long. puts you in tears. So what, is that like work then? I assume.
Oh yeah, that sucks, Will.
I don't know where Captain Matt went, but he's disappeared. My God, what's going
No
on
idea
here?
either.
This build just collapsed on me. No, I don't remember how to put it back together.
Oh, really?
Well, that's not good.
No, that is not ideal. Yeah, I'll be down there in a minute. But yeah,
Oh my God.
all right, yeah, plumbing. Yeah, that is a fairly physical job. All the tools and stuff.
Oh yeah, as soon as you're grabbing tools like that, you're doing that constant motion.
Yeah.
I'll get you. Well, bag 4. Just gonna mute this for a quick minute so it's not all crinkly.
All right. Yep.
Where's this supposed to go? Ah. Okay, there's Captain Matt again.
Hello, sorry about that.
I'm gonna have to backtrack a
So
very
now
long.
I've almost. Oh, did it fall apart on you?
Yeah, it did.
You bugger.
Okay, it's supposed to go in there. Okay.
You didn't sound too impressed
Just your
about
luck,
that.
hey,
Will.
mate.
How's this supposed to go in? Okay, well, I spot somewhere I didn't build it right.
Oh, I guess while we're doing this.
And I think I've misplaced it.
Did I not plug that in?
Oh, okay, yeah, that's supposed to go like that. Okay.
There we go.
Oh yeah, the squeezing really. Yeah, right.
Okay. I
That
think
exact
this
motion
goes-
macro, it's mainly the CP,
this goes here.
Cutters. Yeah.
the ratcheting cutters. You constantly squeeze and release. Yeah. It's like being an auto body mechanic. Constantly grabbing, squeezing, holding on to sanders that are vibrating.
Oh my God, where
Yeah.
did this come from?
Sure.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that. Like when you have that for so long, you're like all jittery and stuff.
Oh my God, come on.
That's
Mayo
another one I
very
got lucky with is the health of life.
Mayo, you sound a bit upset, my friend.
Yeah, where did this come out of?
But
It's always a challenge when you go backwards in the instructions, I find. And it's like playing detective.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a pain in the asshole.
yeah. So Will said, yeah, that's why I need a young helper. I mean, hey, many hands make light work.
God.
That's right. That's a good one.
And then Thomas also said, I need a bot that can tell me the best place to get my Lego parts.
That'd be a nice piece of software or a nice piece of what do you call it, coding, if you could get a bot or some kind of, I don't know, web page or whatever. I'm not that much of a technology guy, and it would search out your piece across all the different platforms and tell you the cheapest price. That's actually a great idea.
I think this
Yeah.
is supposed to go like
Well,
that.
doesn't eBay in some ways do that? Obviously, eBay's like very broad, but like with Lego parts and stuff.
I don't know if it gives you the best price or if it just gives you like the entire selection that people are selling. I'm not exactly sure.
Well, it probably would be an entire selection, but you probably could, depending on what you're searching for, and probably the popularity of it, you probably could find the best price. So
Would that just be on eBay though, or is that going to be the best price versus Lego versus Kijiji versus?
well, that's true as well, I suppose.
Almost like I think maybe if it's you ever heard of Expedia or Travelocity
Yes,
or
I
whatever
have.
it's called?
Yeah,
The hoteldeals.com, where you just enter in the day you're going and it searches the whole entire world wide web for the best internet or the best hotel deal.
yeah.
I guess I'm supposed to make 2 of these.
I know I'm going to end up building this wrong.
Yeah, that's
There's
what
a-
I was thinking of. Bricklink. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
There
I
was
couldn't
one
quite
more
think of
Okay,
it.
yeah,
that
Bricklink.
just came
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
But yeah, that does have a limitation as well. We'll just mention like it's only for Bricklink stores. So yeah, I suppose I don't really have one because like you could do it with some like stores and stuff, but obviously there's limitations to whatever you use.
True enough. Yeah, one of those smart guys to come up with a piece of coding for that though, and maybe
Well, I do know someone who is studying coding, so
good little business idea.
and I mean the thing is too, Lego being very universal. Yeah, you do need it to go over everything, Will. You know, Lego bricks, pieces, etc. Yeah, I mean, I'm to be honest, I'm surprised that no one. I don't know whether I suppose people have thought about it,
Dropped out again.
but people have thought about the idea, but
I guess is there that much of an AFOL community that would use it enough to run the advertisements? Because how would it make money, right? If it's just suggesting
Yeah,
parts to you at a better
that is
price.
true. I
Or
can
you'd
see
have to
plenty of
take-
people using it, like especially like within the Lego community and whatnot.
Yeah, or someone who is just that smart, write it up, and then they're not spending, like a year making it. That'd be all right too. Or if someone did it out of just curiosity or boredom.
Yeah, it definitely would make prices more competitive. Yeah, and actually, yeah, shipping as well is something you'd have to consider. You'd have to probably code that in as well. Yeah, so yeah, no doubt, shipping's definitely something that's sort of got to be taken into consideration as well. So
Good point. Yeah.
well, I'll probably have to go soon too, probably in a 10 or so minutes. But
How is this supposed to fit in?
It's not lining up for you, Mayo.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't
I
see you
see.
usually have too much trouble with stuff like that. So
Okay, I see. This hooks in like that. There we go. There we go. That's where the spring-loaded action is. And then go
Crisis
like.
averted.
No, why isn't?
not far out, yeah.
Was that? I don't know how this action feature is supposed to work. I've just
Well, I'm
finished.
glad you're enjoying the discussion, Captain Matt.
Does he say why?
Right on.
What's glitching out for him?
Matt's asking if I'm going to do another one today. It will be later today. I want to
There
go
you
through
go.
the morning. There's a bunch of people streaming this morning. I know Brick Hive's going. Ruth at Adora Build might be rocking her out again. I should go double check. So if I do something, it'll be later after I watch everyone else.
Right, yeah.
How
That's
is the
fair enough.
mechanism supposed to work?
You know,
My
something to look
God.
forward to.
Yeah, exactly. It's like my Sunday morning, Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's go looking.
But yeah, so
I don't know how this mechanism is supposed to work.
Oh, I've got to do a little bit of double dip in here.
I think someone's complimenting your cap there, Makro. Thomas Davey.
My cap.
I believe so. That is a mad cap. I believe that's meant to say Makro.
Yeah, Mark, there you go. Black on black. You
Yeah.
can barely see it. My sweet hair. Oh, wrong one. Black on black, yeah. I like the little Harley skull logo better myself, but I'll take whatever I can get. It's all the same in the end, I guess. Much appreciated. Okay, that's why Matt was asking. He said he seen me giving her a go at it yesterday.
I guess
Just
that's how the
assuming he
mechanism
was
is
working.
supposed to
Hey, that's a
work.
good thing, though. Being busy with work is a good thing. You got her beat now, Mayo? Back on track?
I think I understand how this actually. I think that's how the mechanism is supposed to work, but it's very finicky. There's a spring in here that doesn't want to stay still, and it's not a very good spring. I think I need to put the wheels on to best use this action feature. It doesn't spring very well.
I imagine that would be frustrating.
Actually, I see what it's supposed to do. Okay, these little ball ends are supposed to propel it forward like that.
I'll give one of these for a quick minute.
Anyway, for some reason I had...
Well, there you go.
Oh, okay, I think this printed tile was supposed to go on one of the minifigures.
Yes. So Captain Matt in the chat, may I finish editing the video? That's good. I know you were struggling with that. Had issues all day with that, so that's always good.
Glad
Thinking
that
of
you
doing a
were able
live stream tomorrow. If you're
well,
interested.
if you do a live stream after 7 p.m, I'll definitely come on, Matthew.
Yeah, tomorrow night, depending on the time, I'll be in there. Depending, it'll probably depend on the time for me. But yeah, I'm down as well if
Okay,
need
now
be.
we need to open bag 5. Just hold that thought.
Yeah, that is actually quite funny. Thomas saying that apparently he's got similar pajamas to you, Mayo.
Yeah,
and apparently
because
looks like me. So he can make a sig fig.
Yeah, they're long.
23 of us.
They're long sleeve pants. They are dark. They are a night sky dark blue, and they've got yellow 2x4 bricks, green 2x2 bricks, and blue 2x2 bricks, blue 2x2 slopes, blue and red 2x4 plates. Then I've got the matching long sleeve pajama tops, which is light grey. So maybe me and Thomas have the same.
Yeah, I don't know how common those pajamas are, but
I think I found them at Kmart.
right, yeah, that seems like something you'd buy at Kmart.
which for all of the viewers in North America, Kmart expanded into Australia about half a century ago, but since then they were taken over by another company, and therefore the business model completely changed about 40 years ago. So the Australian Kmart has no affiliation with the American Kmart that has since gone bankrupt. And Makro is on mute right now. Oh,
Yes,
why does
he
a
is.
big head want to push down?
Come on.
What's going on here?
Yep, sorry, I'm on mute. Try not to interrupt.
Yeah, have you ever been to a Kmart store in North America?
Kmart died out here years and years ago. I was probably about 13 or 14, and they all shut down and went out of business like Toys R Us in the States.
Yeah, because there are some people, but I think there's one or two Kmarts that are actually still open. Like
They would
Greg
be, but
from
small town.
Architect. Yeah, exactly. A town in the middle of nowhere where there's no other department stores. Probably the same case with Sears and Borders bookstore, and I think there's only one Blockbuster that still exists in Alaska or whatever.
And our grocery stores are like that too. We got Walmart, Superstore, but if it's small town, it'll be like No Frills, or it'll just have a funny name.
Well, I was going to say, it's starting to become more and more like that in Australia. The big companies are having a lot more monopoly over everything, and it's forcing a lot of the smaller ones, unless they're in like rural towns, you pretty much don't see them too much.
Exactly, and that's like Walmart out here. Walmart's the monopoly, and pretty much that's where everybody shops.
Yeah.
Walmart, Costco, and the real Canadian Superstore.
Well, yeah, because the business model of big box stores like Walmart and Costco, who have super centers. I don't think Target US have super centers. I don't think. At least they don't brand any of their stores as a super center. Their business model is we sell everything. So come buy from us. And because we sell everything, things like Walmart and always advertise their everyday low prices.
Yeah, and once those businesses get so big or to a certain size, they're just going to start eating stuff in their way.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like more of the mum and pop stores. Well, Circuit City is another one of those who went bankrupt about the same time Radio Shack did, because they couldn't compete with the Apple Store or other
Best Buy and Future Shop.
Yeah. Well, Best Buy has been rapidly closing up a lot of their stores as well. Because so many people are buying electronics from Amazon.
Yeah, I was going to say Amazon's killing them.
Yeah,
Amazon destroys so many things.
If I ever see a product that's price matched with Amazon, I'm going to buy from them rather than Amazon, because Jeff Bezos doesn't need my money.
No. Well, that's the thing, you hear about all this stuff in the world and how all these people donate and they're going to change and they're trying to tell us what to do. And they got so much money. They could change the world 3 times over for the better. And they don't. So
I'm not going to.
About it.
Yeah,
I used to be jealous that Australia doesn't have the capabilities with things like Amazon that the US has, because talk about Lego, for example, we don't get all those Amazon deals because our Amazon warehouse in Australia doesn't have the stock. We've got one Amazon warehouse in our entire country because we're so small. the US probably has 1,000 Amazon
Yep.
warehouses.
No, we've got more than one. There's 2 or 3, isn't there? And I know there's another one going in as well.
Even the
I
city
used
I
to
live
be
in, Canada, has an Amazon warehouse.
I used to be jealous that we don't have all of those all of that foreign investment, because if things like Black Friday was more well known in this country, that would bring pressure to bear to lower prices to be more competitive from Australian businesses, because Australia is always 5 years behind everyone else, and specifically South Australia is always 10 years behind everyone else, which is ridiculous
Mm.
because of economics. I used to be really jealous of people who would find all these amazing deals on Amazon and Walmart, etc. But as I've adjusted the way I collect Lego, where I'm more interested in vintage Lego, and I'm not buying as many new sets anymore, it doesn't bother me anymore. And because Amazon have actually started to make a bigger presence in this country and have actually began advertising on TV, all of the department stores like Target Australia and Kmart Australia and Big W, which is a department store owned by the Woolworths Group, for those who don't know. Woolworths Australia is different from Woolworths Great Britain or North America.
But it's good you don't have Amazon yet, Mayo.
Because of Amazon's presence, they've actually been able to renegotiate a lot of their contracts with foreign manufacturers to get cheaper prices to compete, to kind of stave off the presence of Amazon, which I've liked.
Yeah, because once Amazon shows up, you know what's going to happen to all your Kmarts and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, no. Although having said that,
Amazon's just gonna
Kmart's
eat
and
'em.
stuff have all got online as well, though. So you can go directly through them instead of Amazon as well. But
As long as they can compete, because once Amazon gets those warehouses, yeah, you can go to Kmart and pay the same price matched. But is it going to be there in 24 hours at your doorstep, ready to go?
no.
They're getting so big. A lot of times you can order from Amazon, depends what you order. They'll be at your house in like 8 hours.
Really? That's pretty quick.
Yeah, I've ordered a lapel mic for a GoPro once, and it was at my house before the evening was over, and I ordered it that morning.
Far out. Usually I'm waiting a month for stuff, because usually it's coming from the US or Britain somewhere, and it's just...
Which is why I don't, and especially because as all of those three economies have tanked, and because all three of those countries' post offices have found excuses to jack up the price, and they are not going to go down. Like the Chima virus is an excuse to jack up all of the postage rates. When the Chima virus is over, those postage rates aren't coming back down again. They're not going to. They're then going to use inflation as an excuse to keep the prices where they are, which is already overpriced per ounce or per 100 grams.
Yeah. So just reading the chat as well, Thomas Davey said, shout out to my missus for the PJs and prompt correction. So shout out to Thomas Davies' missus there.
Nice.
Will Harper says, Bezos is broke, Mayo. Can't you spare him a few bucks? There you go. You might need to give Bezos a bit of money there, Mayo.
The sarcasm is strong with this one.
Yeah, and Bezos, and whatever, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, all those guys in the States, they got
Richard Branson.
They got a cheat. They got a leg up because of being in the States, having the things like the world reserve currency, the petrodollar, having that monetary backing, which is an advantage over other countries, lets them push some weight around a bit.
Yeah, I swear it's like a massive advantage being in the US.
And also all of those people have got billions of dollars stored offshore in the Caymans, so they don't have to pay taxes on that stuff.
Yeah. Because you guys heard the world reserve currency, eh? You know how that works?
Yeah, because
No, I
the
don't.
because the two things that are world reserve is either gold or the US dollar.
Well, that's why the US got the world reserve currency, is they were going to bring some stability to the markets after World War II. So they were granted that right, I guess, if you will. And that's how Australia's currency, Canada's currency, Zimbabwe, all that is based on the American greenback, and that's how they get their ratios or what they're worth.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then during the oil crisis with the oil embargoes of the 70s, when I can't remember if it was Richard Nixon in 1972, he changed the backing of the oil prices from gold to the US dollar.
Well, yeah,
For
so then
whatever
they got
reason,
that world reserve
increased
currency.
and that yeah, because Richard Nixon changed the backing of oil from gold to the US dollar, and because of that, that created more of a difference in the currency conversion between what the Middle East was pricing their oil as,
Yeah.
and in the early 70s, after the US went to the moon, the economy tanked for about 5 years.
It almost sounds like
And
a big
so
scam,
all
right?
of that stuff caused the oil prices to rise up, which caused the oil embargo, and it's why it's why Jimmy Carter in the late 70s did all those initiatives to ensure that the US was more dependent on their own oil. And
Well, yeah, and then they
and
introduced another scam.
yeah, and he was the one that created the national highway speed limit in the US at 45 miles an hour, I think it is.
The national speed limit for the highway depends where you're at. I'd probably say it's like
Yeah.
60 miles an
For
hour,
state highways.
100
No,
kilometers.
sorry, not 45 miles, 55 miles an hour for state highways, excluding motorways, parkways, interstates, expressways, and freeways. State highways have a maximum speed limit of 55 miles an hour, which is about 92 or 93 kilometers an hour. And before the oil crisis in North America of the 70s, it was 60 miles an hour.
Makes you wonder where all that money went. Because, you know, in the 70s, before 71, before Nixon took gold off, or the American dollar off the gold standard, you could go trade, I think it was like $100 for an ounce of gold or whatever it was. But then they started printing too much money and everyone started cashing it in for gold and the States was going broke.
Yeah.
So then they did everything that you just explained, Mayo.
Just like how we told a similar story in a previous Hangout live stream on Sunday on Sunday night. The Australian gold coins were originally made out of gold, so people weren't using those gold coins because the gold was worth more than the value of the coin. So they changed the material. So they changed the metals that they used to manufacture the gold coins to make it brass or whatever material they use with silver, iron, and nickel. Because that had a lower value for the weight of the coin than the value of gold. So people were spending their denominations because the denomination was worth more than the metals it was made of.
Another advantage the States has, which is even more of a scam, is their petrodollar.
Yeah.
So any country in the world that needs oil that can't produce it themselves or sells oil that they do produce themselves has to convert their money. So now we got the world reserve currency coming back in. They have to convert their money into US dollars to buy oil.
All right. Wow. That's kind
And
of
also,
scary. That is.
I was reading,
It's down.
I was reading about a year ago, because the US actually manufactures more barrels of oil per day than the Middle East. Because the US is an independent oil producing nation. Because they don't have to import as much oil from the Middle East or Russia as other countries like Australia, because we don't have as much oil interests.
They're trying,
Um,
but it's just politics. Because even Canada,
per liter, they're paying less than 90 cents per liter.
Wow.
we pay
But
$1.36 a liter.
Compared to Australia, right now I think the going price is $1.40 a liter. I don't drive, so
Wow.
I don't know all the prices right now. But sometimes the price per liter for American oil is less than half the price per liter for Australian oil, and it's also because we have more taxes on fuel in
And the States has the refineries as well.
what the US taxes their fuel. And also the reason why Europe has the most expensive oil in the world that isn't any country from Africa is because of all of their taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to know what's silly about that? How much oil Canada imports from Saudi Arabia, even though we can be a completely independent, like we don't need it. We have so much oil here, we could just pull it out of the ground.
Yeah, the tar sands.
Yeah, but for whatever reason, the government would rather buy it from Saudi Arabia, who has way less human rights, way less safety standards, way less environmental standards.
Mm.
So it makes
So,
no
yeah.
sense.
Okay, it's time to wrap up this live stream. So, does anyone want to plug any projects they've got going on or their social media?
I will plug
Right.
the Mayo Hosko channel. If you're watching and
Yes.
you haven't subscribed, definitely take the time to subscribe.
And
Check out Mayo.
Do that.
I've just finished page 113 in bag 5.
Nice. How many bags left?
Bag 5. I'm on the last bag.
Nice.
Nice, making progress.
So, are you going to be doing more stuff with the gunship macro?
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way around today. So what time is it for me now? 6:30. At 12:30, I'll probably do live stream, and I'm just gonna keep going on the gunship. I got another little project I want to finish. It might not be the most, like, maybe it's not appropriate to explain on your channel, but it's just a Lego mock, and it's a tribute to a close friend. So I'll do a video about that once I finish this. It'll probably come out Monday. And then if you watch it, Mail, you let me know if it's a little too risque or not.
Yeah. What
But that's about
you,
it.
Venomous? What about you, Venomous?
Alrighty. Well, first of all, do subscribe to these other two amazing people, Mayo and Makro. Go out, check their channels. Obviously, they've got plenty planned and plenty of live streams coming up. I've also got a channel, Venomous Taipan, gaming stuff. There will be more videos on the way. I've got the next couple of videos edited. I've got another different type of video on the way, so there's plenty to look forward to there as well.
Nice.
Right. And you can go and check out CAPT4INMatt's YouTube channel and follow him on Instagram and Twitter. So, thank you for watching this live stream. Feel free to like, comment, and share this video with your friends. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button to be notified of every Mayo Hosko upload. Be sure to click that bell icon so that you don't miss out. And if you want to see exclusive behind-the-scenes content, if you want to get early access to my videos before they get uploaded, if you want to see exclusive images, video, and text that I might not otherwise share on my social media, if you want to get the right to vote, the right to vote on some Mayo Hosko polls, the right to get some administrative control about what goes on around here. If you want to become a moderator on the Mayo Hosko channel, if you want to see the link to your YouTube channel in the description of every Mayo Hosko video from the time that you pledge. And if you want to enter some Mayo Hosko giveaways in the future, as well as many other perks, if you want to see the production value of this channel grow and invest in the Mayo Hosko channel, feel free to pledge me on Patreon. Besides the comments section down below, or the comments in the live stream to my right over there, past Venomous Taipan. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links to my social media, my Patreon, and the Mayo Hosko fan club is in the description of every Mayo Hosko video. So thank you for coming along, Macro Bricks, Venomous Taipan, and Captain Matt.
Yep, thanks for having me.
We'll be doing
Good to
all
see you,
this
Venomous.
again next. We'll be doing all this again next Sunday night, and as many Sundays as all of our schedules allow us to do so.
Yep.
So
Right,
thank you
see you,
for
Thomas.
watching
See
this
you, Will.
live stream.
See you,
I will
Makro.
see you. Thank you for watching and listening to this live stream. I'll see you in the next live stream, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching and listening. You guys have been awesome. End stream.